This is just a little tour of my studio. I've had some people ask how I make my music, where I make my music. I live in a small off-grid location, and I use a small caravan as a studio. So I'll give you a little tour. First of all, I'm just using a fairly simple laptop to run the software I need, which is a DAW, digital audio workstation. I use that screen sometimes for mixing, although it's not on at the moment. I've got a bigger screen up here, which allows me to see a little bit better, and also it's a little bit easier now with some of the sliders and various things being quite small. I'll give you a demo of that so we can just fire up something. Just bear with me a moment. There we go. So I've also got a set of speakers here. I've got two sets. I'm using a set of Mission speakers, which are the larger ones. I'm using a set of Eltax Millenniums. They're smaller ones. You can probably see them on top in the wood colour. And I switch between those quite often to tell what the mix is like on a smaller set of speakers. So it's a bit more of a balanced sound then. So if someone plays it on something large or something like a car system, automobile system, then you know that the mix is going to be okay for the various places it's played. This whole thing uses an audio interface, which is just this little one down here, the red one. Luckily, I got around a problem, which was that the big amplifiers I normally use, like studio reference amplifiers up there, don't work with solar so well, and an inverter, because they have huge power requirements, especially when you switch them on. So I found these little tiny little things, which are like a very small Class D amplifier, and they've really helped out. So I can switch those things on and it doesn't affect my inverter. So I've managed to power it all with solar, which is pretty cool. I've got a mixer here. That's everything that comes into that I'm recording. That could be microphones, guitars, keyboards. They all come into this mixer here. So that allows me to have a bit of control on the actual mix as well as what's coming into the laptop. I have a little rack of outboard effects down the bottom here. Hard to see, I know, at the moment. And those are handy for extra effects if I need delays, reverbs, chorus, or anything like that. Over here is another mixer, very similar to the other one, which is also Behringer. That one allows me to mix my keyboards. So I've got a Roland Guy up the top there. I've got a Korg Triton and Chrome EX. I've got a Novation KS rack up there, which is precariously hanging with two little bits of nylon rope. You have to be a little bit unusual when it comes to putting these things in caravans, as everything's so thin, walls wise and things. So it was an easy way to fit that up there, really. I've got lots of leads. Obviously you need to mic up things or people or whatever you're recording. And this is also powered by a tiny little lamp similar to that other one you just saw there, which is there. And they actually come out on a set of speakers down the bottom here when I'm playing. Another set up there. These are really just monitoring. It's a bit untidy at the moment, but that is like living in a caravan life, really. So that is it. That's the little studio. That allows me to record quite a few different things, be it the meditation tracks or space music or whatever I fancy, really. If it's for a professional product, at the end of the day, where someone wants something for, say, advertising or something like that. That's what I use.